Tips with Tony. Tips with Tony. All about nutrition from your favorite dietitian. Everything you need to digest in your mind. Tips with Tony. Tips with Tony. Making you healthier one bite at a time. With Tony. Woo.
Hello, and welcome to the Tips with Tony podcast. I'm Tony Marinucci, your registered dietitian, helping you get healthy one bite at a time. This past year has been hard. Hard is an understatement. We are literally still in the heat of a pandemic, although things seem to be looking up and out. We really were in survival mode for an entire year. There were so many unknowns. There were so many things we were juggling. And then at the same time, there was this pressure to somehow finally you might have had the time to lose the weight and instead you gained weight. Or maybe you're watching everybody else kind of crush it and become more active and you've just been feeling really depressed and down and you haven't really been able to get out of your own way. And, you put on the pounds, or maybe you did all the healthy things that you needed to do for you, but your weight increased because maybe you stopped being an overachiever and trying so darn hard and actually letting go of the extreme restriction. And maybe you really just kind of started to embrace just a kind of slower pace lifestyle and really started to nourish your body. Either way, I'm proud of you. We got through a pandemic. It was challenging and it was hard. So if you've gained weight and you're frustrated with yourself and you're upset with yourself for gaining weight in the middle of a crisis, I need you to forgive yourself right now. So in today's episode, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you can do if you gained weight in COVID. So the first thing is to know that you're normal. So please normalize it. I gained weight this year. I know so many people who've gained weight this year. It is so normal to have gained weight for a couple of reasons. One, emotionally, I hope you didn't lose anyone through COVID, but honestly, the chances are that you probably did. So we have to remember the grieving process. The grieving process is not a time for us to focus on weight loss, right? The grieving process is our time to focus on acceptance and to remember the loved one that we've lost. You can't rush that process. If you rush that process, you'll be stuck in grief forever. So you may have been grieving. You may have personally gotten sick. So maybe, hopefully you didn't, but unfortunately it's possible that you got COVID and you had to recover and you had to rest yourself. And your priority when you're sick is not to lose weight. The priority is to heal and to nourish your body and to rest and get better. Okay, you could have gone through drastic job changes. I know teachers really got the brunt of it. Parents really got the brunt of it. I mean, you were just expected to do literally the impossible. You were expected to be a parent and also be a teacher, even though that wasn't your role. If you were a teacher, you were expected to, teach from home and teach in the classroom and do all the things. If you were a healthcare worker, God, I love you. I'm so grateful for you. But while everybody else had all of this time to kill and they were didn't know what to do with themselves because they didn't have to drive this crazy commute and, maybe they had more time and they were just they got to watch Netflix and Hulu and all the things and all the shows. Healthcare workers had to work extra hours. They were under a great amount of stress. They had to take on the stress and anxiety of just overworking as if they weren't already overworked enough. In addition to going through loss of patience and having to explain to family members that they are not able to, their family members can't say goodbye to them and they couldn't be in the room with them. And it was just really traumatic. So for us to really get upset with ourselves when we survived through such a tumultuous time, we have to really let go of that. I want you to know that it's completely normal if you gained weight. You've been going through a lot. Also, another thing, like I was saying earlier, you could have done all the things. You could be exercising more, you could be eating more balanced, you could be nourishing your body. But just because of just the fact that if you work from home, if you went from, if you lived in the city, for example, and you would walk to work or walk home or, you used to socialize and go out, but now kind of your day-to-day is you're mostly sedentary, that alone, unfortunately, could lead to things that we don't actually intend to or want to. So just by being more sedentary, it doesn't even matter if we work out or not. Sometimes because we're sitting all day long, that really affects our metabolism. It really slows down our metabolism. And that's where, weight gain can happen as well. Regardless, I need you to know that it is completely normal, okay? And I need you to replace self-criticism with compassion. Okay, I just came across this quote and I thought it was incredible. I could not share it. It's by Julia Cameron, and it says, quote, "We tend to think that being hard on ourselves will make us strong, but it's cherishing ourselves that gives us strength." Like, that is exactly it. So us criticizing ourselves and being upset with ourselves and being frustrated with ourselves and then being hard on ourselves for gaining weight, it's not going to lead anywhere good. It's not going to make you stronger. If anything, it's going to keep you stuck in a diet cycle. So to really break free from that, we really just need to replace that criticism with self-compassion. All right. The second thing we want to do is, instead of focusing on the weight that we've gained, I want you to focus on the other things that you gained. Maybe you were able to sleep more. Maybe you gained, you didn't have to do this crazy commute. Maybe you gained quality time with loved ones, with your kids. Maybe you gained quality time with your partner. Maybe you gained knowledge. You were able to read more, or take more courses, or, invest and take a look at maybe your finances. Maybe you gained more money. I know some people lost money during this pandemic, but honestly, there are a good amount of people that gained money because they were no longer spending it on going out to eat and travel and all of that stuff. So really focus on what it is that you gained, because guys, there's more to life than weight. There's so much more to life than your body and weight. That's not life. That is not life. Your life is not meant to obsess over the number on the scale, obsess about your body. And trust me, I know it's easier said than done because I was there before. But once you break free from that, you really are able to look back and be like, why did I waste so much energy and time caring about something that truly doesn't even matter that much? Like, who you are as a person, what you deliver to this world, the quality time, the relationships, that is what matters. So really, instead of focusing on this weight that you gained, focus on the relationships that you gained, the connections that you gained, the quality of time with others, or maybe with yourself. Maybe you were able to start a morning routine or a morning practice. I know a lot of people really got into walking, and I've loved walking so much. It's such an underrated form of exercise, and really you gained so much more mental strength and clarity. Maybe you had more laughs this year, believe it or not, despite all the craziness and sadness. Maybe you were able to laugh more because you're no longer running from A to B and so stressed out and, living on that hamster wheel, like we say, right? So focus on what you've gained. So, and then the last thing, number 3, is you gained weight, okay? I say this a lot. It's okay to love your body and also want to change it. But if you hate it, if you're upset with yourself, if you're frustrated with yourself that you gained this weight and feels so urgent, it needs to come off. I have to lose the weight. Those are strong, strong feelings. And that's not going to lead anywhere good. I really want you to embrace loving your body now, because then if you do decide that you want to lose some weight and you want to change it, you will actually love the results. You will be proud of yourself for it. But if you start from a negative place, it's never going to feel enough. And I want you to know that you can truly love your body at any size. It's not even so much about the number on the scale or what you look like, but it really comes down to, I want to ask you this question, have you been neglecting your self-care? If you've been neglecting your self-care, then we need to shift that. And then wherever your body arrives at that point, is something that is truly where your body is meant to be. That's what I believe. But at the same time, you can still love your body at any size, because your body is so much more than a number on a scale. Your body helps you survive this pandemic. Your body healed you when you were sick with COVID. Your body prevented you from getting COVID. Your body helps you to do all the things that you get to do every single day. Not have to do, get to do. You're grateful. Your body is healthy. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, I know you're able to hear. So just be grateful for that. Be grateful that you have your hearing. Okay? Your body is incredible. Incredible. It walks for you. It talks for you. It listens for you. It sees for you. It smells for you. It does so many incredible things for you. So I want you to embrace your body. If you've gained weight, stop trying to fit into clothes that don't fit you. Stop looking at that closet frustrated, upset, disappointed. Let go. Let go. Buy new clothes. Go treat yourself. Buy new clothes that embrace your shape, that love your shape. Nobody needs to know the size of your pants. But you know when people do notice when you've gained weight? When you wear clothes that don't fit you. It's just not attractive. It's not attractive. But you can be confident wearing any size, wearing any pants. And honestly, the most beautiful thing about a person is their confidence. Not the shape of their body, not the look of their body. It's beautiful as it is, but that's not truly what exudes beauty. What exudes beauty is pure confidence from the inside out. So stop trying to fit into clothes that don't fit you anymore. You're older now. You're at least a year older now. As you get older, weight gain is normal. We live in a society that tells us that's not true, but it's very normal and it's okay. At the end of the day, I want you to love your body at any size. I want you to care for your body, treat your body well, but regardless, embrace it. Embrace it now. If you keep waiting to be happy when, you're never going to be happy. All right. So quick recap. If you've gained weight, this is what I want you to do. Number 1, normalize it. Number 2, reflect on what else you gained. And number 3, embrace it. Lastly, if you want help taking care of your body in the way that you know it deserves and really focusing on just feeling better, having more energy, drinking more water, getting more sleep, being more consistent with your movement, maybe monitoring your portions so you don't, maybe just honoring your hunger cues, really, not so much about portions, but learning to honor your hunger cues. And you want a support system and you want a team to help you get there, then I suggest going to www.tipswithtony.com/coaching to fill out an application to our 6-month food freedom program. So what that means is that in 6 months, you are going to go detach from this guilt, this feelings that food is controlling you, to worrying about your weight and the number on the scale and what you look like and thinking that that's your top priority, and shifting to really just, how do I be the best version of me? How do I eat in a way where I'm not depriving myself, but I'm also not overindulging to the point where I don't feel well? Where is the balance within that? How can I figure that out? Well, that's what me and my team do, okay? So it's me and 2 registered dietitians at the moment. I expect we'll be growing again soon. Not too soon, but super soon. I think the sooner the universe wants to send it our way. I'm super excited to have a team of RDs to help you. But right now, it's the 3 of us. And basically, when you apply to the program, we'll get on a call together. You'll first watch that video about my program. It's super, super informative. So go to www.tipswithtony.com/coaching, watch the video about my program, fill out the application below it. Once I receive your application, I will send you a text message. We will schedule what's called a discovery call. Make sure you're a good fit. If I believe you're a good fit, I'll invite you to the program and I will assign you to one of the dietitians. So the dietitian that I think is probably best suited for you and your personality and your characteristics. And from there, we will work together. So I'll oversee the whole process, but you'll be working solely with one of the dietitians on the team, and you'll get to have one-on-one strategy calls with them. You get unlimited support in between calls. You get group support from the other members that are in the group. You can message me at any time if you have additional questions or you need feedback. We are here for you. We are here for you to learn to love your body, to learn to take care of your body, to learn to embrace your body, and to really shift the focus away from weight and more so focus on a healthy lifestyle, and defining what healthy is to you. A lot of people think of health as their physical health, but in our program, we're really going to talk to you and teach you about the benefits to achieving certain physical health parameters. So maybe you are at risk for diabetes, or maybe you have diabetes, or you're at risk for high cholesterol, or you have some sort of medical illness that does need nutrition intervention, to manage, we're going to pay attention to that. That is important. Your physical health does matter. However, there doesn't need to be the extreme with that where it starts to weigh on your mental health, right? So if you have guilt after eating, if you have fear of foods, like I said it earlier, if you feel like food is controlling you, that means that your relationship with food needs healing. So our job is to help you find the balance within healing and helping your physical health while also healing and helping your mental health, and really just figuring out the balance and defining what healthy is for you. That's our ultimate goal. So it's a very individualized plan, although we have a standard approach. It is individualized to you, to your specific needs. I love what I've created. I've loved this program. And if this sounds like something that you want to do, don't hesitate. Go apply, www.tipswithtony.com/coaching. I'll leave the link in the show notes. I'm still figuring out. Unfortunately, there's something going on technically where some of the applications are not getting to me. So I apologize in advance. If you apply and I don't reach out to you within 24 hours, apply again. I honestly might recommend just in case, apply twice. Apply using your phone once and apply using your computer the second time. And one of them I will get. I really apologize. I'm still trying to figure out the kinks. I don't know why it's taking so long. I am really good at what I do as a dietitian. When it comes to technology, not so much. That's why I hire help. It's great to have different people help you with different things. So I believe in hiring the experts. So they are working on it. I'm confident in my tech team to get this underway. And hopefully this won't be something that is a forever thing and it's just temporary. So with that said, if you are interested in working with us, go to www.tipswithtony.com/coaching. And if you've gained weight in COVID, please forgive yourself. Please focus on what else you gained and just embrace it. Go out and buy something new, buy something flattering, and enjoy your body now. Okay? All right. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for listening. If you're not already subscribed to the Tips with Tony podcast, definitely hit that subscribe button. A new episode comes out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And when you're subscribed, you don't miss a beat. As always, this is Tony Marinucci, your registered dietitian, helping you get healthy one bite at a time.